my lovely Taurians. This is Debs, and this is your reading for November 2024. Taurus, it's lovely to be with you. Thank you guys for being here. Now, Taurus, your vision confused me to begin with. I simply saw a guy looking at a patch of wall, and he was pressing his fingers against the paint and feeling it and saying to himself, it's damp. God, it's damp. I don't understand why. I cleaned the paint off. There didn't seem to be any issue with the wall underneath. But within a couple of weeks, the damp comes through. I just don't know what's going on here. And he felt really cross. He was thinking every time I try to paint over this damp patch, it keeps coming through. But I can't see where it's coming from. Anyway. Archangel Michael showed me a clock, and he thought, okay, there's nothing for it. I'm going to have to try and get behind the wall, look behind the wall to see what's really going on, because it's just irritating me. It's just annoying me. So he managed to do it. He got right in behind this wall. He had to chip away some of the wall. And he found the problem, and the problem was a pipe right behind the wall, which had a tiny tear in it. And it was a sort of drip, drip, drip situation. It was fine for a while. It didn't show on the outside, but on the inside, it was sodden. And he thought, okay, all right. There's nothing for it. I've got to try and actually mend the rip in the pipe so that this damp doesn't come through again. So that when I repaint the wall, it's not going to be a problem. So that's what he did. Taurus, water obviously is emotion, okay. You may have felt as if you've managed to patch up a situation. But what you may be realizing is whoever has been very emotional with you has accepted the situation as it stands, is what I'm hearing. They've accepted the situation as it stands. You may feel that things are all sorted now, but if you scratch below the surface, this is someone still very angry, maybe still very upset. And what you may realize is, Taurus, you're going to have to delve a lot deeper. You're going to have to get right to the core of the issue. It might mean a little bit of an awkward, serious sit-down conversation. It may then all come out. This person may initially say to you, no, I'm fine, Taurus. Yeah, no problem. It's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, no, it's an issue that's been resolved, or I've accepted the situation. It's okay. But if you chip away at this person, Taurus, if you don't give up, if you say to them, okay, well, I'm not going anywhere until you tell me what's really going on with you, because I have a feeling that you're on edge. You may find, Taurus, that if you chip away and chip away, this person may suddenly come out with a sort of explosion of emotion. It may be anger. It may be tears. It's buried so far down, it doesn't normally rise to the surface. But Taurus, to totally mend a situation, you're going to need time, you're going to need patience, you may need to delve deeper. This person may not like it. Or Taurus, you may simply decide to live with a damp patch on the wall. You may decide to live with someone whom you know deep down isn't actually okay with this, but sort of block it from your mind. It's up to you. But this is a situation that is never going to go back to the way it was, which could be loving, affectionate. If this is a friendship, a deep friendship, it's never going to go back to that unless you get to the core root issue of what's really upsetting this person. If you're okay with a surface level connection, because deep down you think, okay, well, I know what they're angry about, but there's nothing I can do about it, then it may be that's what you accept. You just live with a damp patch on the wall. Archangel Michael's saying that's the message. So here we go. The deck that I'm using is the Prometheus deck, if I can speak today. Everything you need, guys, is down below. And yes, Taurus, I think you felt as if you patched things up, you painted over the stain, it's all fine, but then, ooh, the damp comes through. Now, that can be symbolic of somebody snapping at you, and it may be a shock. Oh, I thought things were okay. Why are you being a bit testy with me? Why are you now ignoring me? It keeps coming up to the surface, right? Or it keeps coming through in the way this person behaves. It's as if one moment they're fine and you're talking normally, the next minute they are not speaking to you, or the next minute they're snapping at you, or the next minute they come forward with a lot of heavy emotion, and you're sort of thinking, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Yeah, it's one of those situations, Taurus. You're going to be given signs, or you may already have seen signs, that it's festering. Underneath, Taurus, underneath, this person is not okay. They're not okay with this. Yeah, 9 of Swords. They're not okay. This is someone stressed. This is someone having sleepless nights. This is someone who may feel that the damage has already been done. And Taurus, this is weird. It may not have anything to do with you. It could be someone you're connected to. It could be involving a group of people. Let's have a look, guys. The Star. Yeah, interesting. Because this is healing. You may feel, Taurus, that a situation has been totally healed. It's fine. We've worked out, I'm hearing a compromise. It's going to be okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that cup here. If you'll notice, there is water spilling out of that cup. It's as if this person's not saying anything. This person is mute. They're keeping a lot inside, but the emotion is draining out of the situation. It's as if they can't help it. So they may have made out as if, yeah, no problem, Taurus, you know, these things happen, or I understand your situation, or, you know, the past is the past. But underneath, this person has a sort of deep wound that has not been healed. Has not been healed. And Taurus, frustratingly, you're going to understand that. And you're going to have to make a decision as to whether or not you're going to live with a damp patch on the wall, right? Letting this person sort of lose it every now and again and just sort of calm it down every time. Or whether or not you're going to get to the root of this and have it all out on the table. It may be this person has been bottling something up for the longest time. It may be this person, to keep the peace, has said to you, it's okay, I understand, but deep down you know they're still very angry or still very upset. Again, Taurus, it may not have anything to do with something you've done. It may just be a situation they found themselves in, but it is somehow linked to you. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Taurus, you're trying to relax. This is you. You're trying to relax, but you've got your battle gear on because you don't know when the next argument's going to spring up. It's as if I've got to be prepared to put up strong boundaries in case this person flips out on me. You're walking on eggshells, Taurus, and you don't like it. It's as if you have to play super nice, very calm. Let's just keep things relaxed. Because if you try to put your opinion to them, or if you treat this person as if nothing's happened, you have good days, you have bad days, you may find that they begin to push you back, and in a very strong manner. It's as if you have to be incredibly nice to this person for them to allow you to stay in their life. If there's any sense of you saying to this person, I don't agree with that, or I think you should change that, or I don't understand why you've done that, they may just cut you off and there will be silence. And you're very, very worried about that. So you're having to play super nice, overly understanding, almost flatter this person or be over the top nice to this person, because underneath, Taurus, you may feel you're sitting on a volcano. Any minute now, oh, if I say the wrong thing, if I phrase something the wrong way, they're going to blow. They're going to blow. You can feel it. And you're just nervous. So at the moment, things are calm with this person, Taurus, but you've got your armor on almost in preparation for another battle, because you don't know when it's going to spring up, right? You're on tenterhooks. In the past, 9 of Cups. Okay. There may have been a wish come true, Taurus, or there may have been a discussion about overindulgence. I don't know, guys. You went into manifestation mode, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini, because you wanted a situation to sort of calm down. In your thoughts, the Queen of Wands. So Taurus, you may be thinking about an Aries, Leo, Sag. This is someone who can be pretty blunt, pretty out there, but she's also highly creative and she gets a lot of stuff done. Okay. In the immediate future, guys, yeah, the devil. I'm hearing the devil is in the details. In your fears, yeah, the world, yeah. What you're fearing, Taurus, is deep down, there's no emotion in this connection between you two anymore. There's just no emotion. You're almost dealing with someone who has been so angry or so upset, they've just gone numb. And even though they may put on a smile to the outside world and to you, underneath, Taurus, you know there's something very, very wrong. There's something very, very wrong. They may be sat in a lot of bitterness. They may be sat in resentment. They may feel something was really unfair. Whatever your connection was or whatever happened in the past, it might have been something to do with someone being overindulgent. It could be a very imbalanced family dynamic. Someone may have been treated as the favourite and the other one left to cope with life's issues by themselves, you know, that sort of thing. There could have been abandonment issues in the past, which cut very deep. You may not have realised, or you may have not felt that whoever this person is was that upset. Yes, they probably were. This might have been a third-party situation, Taurus, which has been patched up. Okay, the third party may now be out of the picture, but this person may not have underneath forgiven. Not really. They may have said, I've forgiven. They may have said, yes, water under the bridge. No. They're still hanging on to that anger underneath. So whoever you are in the mix, Taurus, you are dealing with someone who you have to treat with kid gloves, because you may feel that if you say the wrong thing or you push them in any way, or you simply try to talk to them about your opinions, or You try to say to this person, well, there's nothing I could do, or it's water under the bridge, or it happened in the past. They're going to lose it and they're going to cut off. And it's going to be so shocking and so sharp, you may just be sat there in disbelief. You're sitting in a rather uncomfortable energy, Taurus, of understanding that. So you haven't prodded this person. You haven't said to them, okay, let's have a really deep conversation about this. You haven't done it because you may feel it would make it worse. So you've just backed off and you've played gently, gently with this person to sort of try and keep the peace. But you know, with the devil energy, Taurus, this is someone who is, wow, I'm hearing writhing with anger underneath. Wow, okay. So their energy, the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah. Taurus, this is someone who is very polite on the outside, but this is someone who isn't overly chatty. If they smile at you, they smile with their mouth. They don't smile with their eyes. It's not a genuine smile. It's as if they're desperately trying to prevent this force of emotion from coming out. They may be behaving like that because they don't feel it would be polite, or they don't think it would help the situation, or they may feel there's nothing you can do about whatever happened here. But you can feel the devil underneath, Taurus, and it's making you feel very uncomfortable. You don't know what this person's going to do from one day to the next. You don't know. Are they going to explode with anger if I push them, right? If I say to them, let's have a really deep conversation about this? Or would they just detach from my life and I would never see this person again? You can't cope with either, so you've just been pouring oil on the water. You've just been continuing to pour oil on the water. Super nice. But you don't know how long it's going to last, Taurus, because you know that this relationship is never going to go back to normal. And you may be waiting for the day when you understand exactly what this person is going to do. They're either going to lose it with me, it could be tears, it could be anger, or they will just simply cut the cord, and that will be it. You don't know, but you're waiting for the day. What you've got to try and decide now, Taurus, is, are you going to continue to pour oil on the water, tread on eggshells, be super nice and just leave it be, right? Don't pick at the wound, leave it be. Or should you get right to the root of the issue and have everything out on the table? You don't know what to do, Taurus, because you want this person to be normal with you. You want to be yourself with this person. At the moment, you're not, Taurus. You're not. You're being overly complimentary, overly sweet to them because you feel you have to keep the whole situation calm. But it doesn't sit well with you, Taurus, because you need to be yourself, right? In your hopes, the Three of Coins, yeah. Hoping desperately to rebuild, thank you, Michael, the foundation of this. Hoping this can be patched up, hoping that in time, everything will just simmer down and this person will return to normal and you can behave normally with this person too. That's what you're hoping for. The outcome. Okay, Taurus, the Ace of Wands. You may have to deal with an explosion of anger, Taurus, okay? That Ace of Wands can be passion, it can be anger. This is an explosion of anger. It may be this person just wants to get everything off their chest. It could be a highly emotional series of conversations, but then it's done. A lot may come out, Taurus, that you never knew. And it could go way back, is what I'm hearing. It could go way back. Clarification for you guys. Yeah, 7 of Wands. You've been keeping the devil at bay. Right? You haven't wanted to argue. You haven't wanted to cause any problems. You've, again, kept pouring oil on the water. If there was any little ripples that came up, oh, no, let's pour oil on the water. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep everything calm. But you're a bit sick of having to sit in that energy because it's not natural. It's forced. Okay. This might have been a dispute about money, or you may, Taurus, have been trying to keep a family situation together. Whoever sat in the High Priestess, yeah, they are standing at crossroads. They are standing at crossroads. Almost depending on what you do, Taurus, maybe over the next few months. They're watching you very closely. They're intuiting your next move, but they are looking at the exit door. They're still sitting in the room, but they're looking at the exit door. Okay, well, if Taurus does or says something that I think is a little bit out of order, or they're not appreciating that I'm feeling very fragile right now, then I'm just going to walk out that door. That's it. This person could be a Scorpio with a death card. We've got Pisces and Cancerian energy here. Capricorn, Aquarius, and with the Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. So they are contemplating the energy of the death card. They're not saying anything. They're thinking about either bringing this to a total ending, or they're thinking that they could bring about change and make everything normal again. But it all depends on you, Taurus, how you react towards this person and what you say. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Underneath Taurus, they're about to blow. The Queen of Swords doesn't mess around. The Queen of Swords speaks her truth. It can be very sharp, but this High Priestess has only become the Queen of Swords because they have faced a lot of upset and hurt in the past. And Taurus, you may know what that is, which is why you're sat in the 9 of Swords. It's as if you're waiting for the ending. You don't want it to end. You don't want it to. You're trying to keep things calm. But you may feel it's inevitable because whatever happened in the past keeps coming up to the surface. It's like that damp patch on that wall. It just keeps coming through. And you may feel that whatever you do, whatever you say, you cannot mend the past. You can't go back and rewrite the script. It's done. Maybe the damage has already been done. Underneath the deck, yeah, the 2 of Swords. Yeah, look at that. Wow. You're in your head. You're in denial about the Tower. You are refusing to let the Tower fall. You are desperately hanging on to this. But you may feel that you're on shifting sands. You may feel that you don't know what this High Priestess is going to do from one day to the next. You don't know. What you do know is something is festering underneath. You may know what it is. You may know what it is. You may not. You're not sure whether or not to keep remaining calm and hope that this person will get over this in time, or whether or not they're just about to walk out the door, symbolically. You're very worried about that. So, Taurus, this could be you patching up a relationship. This could be a very, very deep friendship, somebody you've known since you were a child, best friend. This could be a family situation, Taurus. So guys, let's get into this. Let's get into this. So Archangel Michael, why is Taurus sitting thinking about the star, about a situation that needs to be healed, and the Four of Swords, thinking about this a lot? You're thinking about this a lot. Yes, Two of Coins. You're walking a tightrope here, Taurus. It's as if, oh, what's this High Priestess going to do next? I don't know. I don't know. This is a balancing act. This is a balancing act, Taurus. Yeah. Because something happened in the past. It may have involved deception. And Taurus, I'm not suggesting you deceive this person, but somebody who was involved in the dynamic wasn't honest, was a little bit sneaky, did something underhand, and it's deeply affected your relationship with this High Priestess. It's deeply affected your relationship. You may know what this is, or you may feel that this is the reason why this person's very touchy with you. But you're holding back from delving into that conversation. It's as if out of sight, out of mind, don't want anything to cause the tower. No, no, no. No, don't want anything to cause the tower. With the energy of the Strength card, Taurus, it may have depleted you. You may have been having a few sleepless nights. But you are holding back from having this conversation. You're desperate to keep the peace, Taurus. You're desperate to keep the peace. Judgment. There may have been issues with someone who made a bad judgment call in the past, and it affected this High Priestess. Or you've made a decision, Taurus, to just keep calm and just hope that this can be resolved. As in, hope everything dies down without having any histrionics. So Taurus, in the past, the Nine of Cups, someone was overindulgent in the past. Somebody may have been greedy in the past, somehow. Yeah, somebody was greedy in the past. I mean, way back, way back. And with the Eight of Cups, they walked away with what they'd taken. They were greedy. They walked away with what they'd taken. And I think a lovely connection between two people was broken because someone was overindulgent. This lovely connection was destroyed in the past because somebody acted in a self-serving manner and didn't consider the feelings of someone else or how it would affect that other person. And I think that other person is the High Priestess for some reason. The Hangman, okay. Could have affected a Pisces or a Cancerian. Whatever action this person took in the past caused this High Priestess a lot of stress because it put them into a situation where they were totally stuck, somehow. After that time, Taurus, you sat, almost I feel as the intermediary, you sat in the energy of the Magician. Okay, I need to manifest healing in this. It's not going to be easy because we understand what happened in the past might be the reason why this person is on edge now. Something may have caused things to come to the surface, emotions to bubble up from the past that you might have felt, Taurus, were just over and done with. What are you trying to manifest here, Taurus? This is a delicate situation. You're trying to manifest justice. Okay, so that means that whoever was overindulgent in the past caused a huge imbalance which affected this high priestess. It must have done. That's what I'm seeing. It might be somebody signed a legal contract without thinking and it caused a lot of issues for this person. What you're realizing, Taurus, is everything's now coming to the surface for whatever reason. It might have been after a long time, and you are desperately trying to keep the balance. You're desperately trying to keep the balance. What are you trying to achieve here, Taurus? Yeah, Taurus, you want reconciliation. You want everyone to get on. You want there to be peace and happiness in the situation. But it's not working. It's not working, Taurus. What's the energy of the Queen of Wands? You're thinking about a Queen of Wands. I think we've got two women here, Taurus, and you seem to be in the middle. This is either two sisters and you're the mother, something like that. Or it could be, Taurus, you're the guy, you had a third party. Even though the third party situation is over, this Queen of Wands, who could be the third party, is not wanting to let you go and is causing problems because you're now patching up a relationship that you're in. It could be something to do with that. Let's have a look. Who's the Queen of Wands? Okay, yeah. So the Queen of Wands might be hanging on to what they've got. So this Queen of Wands could have been indulgent in the past, not wanting to let go, or hung on to something that wasn't hers. She's holding back now. It's almost as if, whoops, okay, shouldn't have done that. Things are a bit tricky now. Taurus is having to handle this. Why do I feel that the Queen of Wands is guilty? Ooh, the Moon. This Queen of Wands feels guilty and nervous. She's sitting in fear because whatever she did in the past is sort of coming back to haunt her. What's the Queen of Wands nervous about? What's she worried about? Conflict, yeah. So this Queen of Wands may have done something to cause conflict in a situation. And she's pulled back, hanging on to something here, but she's pulled back. And she's worried about conflict. Okay, guys. All right. This is difficult, Taurus, because I feel very much you're in the middle of this. It could be a massive family split or argument, okay? This Queen of Wands is sat in the Five of Cups. So this Queen of Wands did something which she now regrets because she can't take it back. Now, the other card that came out was the Six of Wands. So this Queen of Wands may have had some kind of victory, but it may have transpired that the victory was her being given something which this high priestess saw was overindulgent. They were given something, too much of something, or they were given something which they were very excited about, they were very pleased about, but it caused this high priestess, Queen of Swords, a big problem, Taurus. I feel as if you're the middleman somehow. Somehow you want to set things right. You want to make things right. Because this has now escalated. It may be this high priestess has suddenly realized what actually went on, how much this Queen of Wands was indulged in the past, and she just can't forgive it. Or she can forgive it, but she can't forget, and it's damaged irrevocably your connection, Taurus, your connection with the high priestess. Or this is someone who's accepted what is done, but they're sitting on the fence as to whether or not they want to totally detach from this. They keep looking at that exit door. I'm seeing someone on a chair in the middle of a room, and they keep looking at a big door in front of them. Do I get up and just walk out that door? I don't know. It depends on Taurus. Can Taurus do anything to sort this out? Can Taurus bring justice to the situation? You know this is toxic, Taurus, whatever situation you're in. And you're sitting there feeling really nervous, thinking, oh gosh, can I sort this out? Is it possible? I don't know. Archangel Michael, when do we have the devil and the high priestess in the immediate future? Thank you, Michael. 28th of November. Michael's pointing forward to the 2nd and 3rd of December. 2nd of January. Okay. Oh, Taurus. I can see someone drafting a text, and the text reads, I can't be with you over the festive season. I just can't be with you. I'm too busy. I'm sorry. And someone looking at that message thinking, wow, okay, that's the first time that's ever happened. So it may well be that over the festive season, what you're going to understand is this high priestess is slowly detaching. It may be that you two always came together over the festive season, and this may be the first time ever that this person has said, I'm sorry, I'm not available. And this may be you shocked, particularly if this is a family situation or this is a deep friendship. You may think, okay, it's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of the end. This will be the first sign, but let's see. What is this high priestess thinking about? The Three of Swords. They are heartbroken. What are they heartbroken about? The Four of Wands. Heartbroken about stability, heartbroken that someone chose another person, heartbroken about a family situation, a home. What's going on with the high priestess? Oh, okay, they feel betrayed. Simple. This high priestess feels betrayed about a relationship, a property, or a family situation. They feel betrayed. They may be pretending it's okay, Taurus, don't worry. You may have tried to mend the bridge between this person and someone else. What you're realizing is it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Nine of Wands. This is someone who is preparing to detach, Taurus. They're preparing to let go. They've hung on in there, but it's as if the cut was too deep. It's as if the cut was too deep, Taurus. They pretended it was all okay. They pretended that they would forgive someone, but deep down, I don't think they've been able to. Yeah, because whatever happened in the past, whoever sat in the Seven of Swords and was overindulgent, it caused this person a lot of problems. It could be feeling rejected out of a situation, pushed away. It could have caused this person a lot of financial issues. This person has been through it, and they're deciding whether or not they want to detach or stick with it. Page of Swords. There's that very straight message, Taurus. It may be over the festive season. It may be a warning coming through now, Taurus. This is what's going to happen. Yeah, there's a lot of deep emotion underneath the surface. They swing from feeling very angry about this to feeling very upset about this, because it's caused them to feel stuck. This is someone who feels stuck. They either feel rejected emotionally, or whoever was overindulgent in the past caused this person to have a lot of problems financially. You're hoping that everything's going to be resolved, Taurus. You're hoping everyone's going to come together. It's all going to be fine. But what you're realizing is this person is preparing for a total cutoff. And it might be a shock. You're a bit obsessed with the whole situation, Taurus, because you don't know what this person's going to do. You don't want to lose this person, but you feel that whatever happened in the past might be the reason why they are considering just letting this go. Yeah, the Chariot. So we have Capricorn energy, Cancerian energy. You're obsessed, Taurus, thinking about this because you have a horrible feeling that any day this person's going to up and leave, or this person is going to detach from you. There's going to be no more conversation. At the moment, you may have been trying to make polite conversation, keeping everything calm, keeping in touch with this person, and they've accepted that because they know that you're wanting to keep hold of this. But it's as if they can't bear to stay in this because it's too painful. If they stay in this, they may have to stay connected to someone else through you, and they can't do it. So this is someone being very logical, thinking, well, if I can't cope with staying in a situation, or if I can't cope with staying connected to a dynamic where, Taurus, you may be the head of a family or something like this, you may have to accept that this person is going to go their own way. But you're hoping that's not the case. What else are you thinking about, Taurus? Yeah, you just want happiness in a situation, a partnership, a friendship, a family dynamic. You're afraid this person's going to leave the situation. You're afraid, Taurus. You're afraid you're going to lose them. Yeah, you're coming through as the Empress. Okay. You're coming through as the Empress. Mother figure, could be someone a little bit older. Ace of Cups. Taurus, you're desperately trying to bring peace to the situation. Let's start all over again. Let's try and bring some kind of balance and justice to this High Priestess, Queen of Swords. But what you're realizing is she's devoid of emotion. Where's the emotion? She's in her head. She's feeling, yes, a certain sense of emotion, as in she's angry and upset, but she's not connected to her heart space at all. She's preparing for a very sharp cut-off. You may intuit that and be sitting there feeling very nervous. What's your energy? Yeah, she doesn't know what she's going to do, and you're understanding that. She's on the brink of detaching. Who are you connecting here with, Taurus? Who are you connecting here with? Oh, interesting. The Hierophant, that's you. You may be connecting with your higher self, or again, you could be keeping a family dynamic together, a relationship together, This is a very traditional unit. You may be seeking advice from someone that you know very well. What are you thinking about, Taurus? Yeah. Someone took a massive leap of faith. Someone took a risk, Taurus, and it was a big risk. And it wasn't the right thing to do. Whoever this person is that took a risk is looking right at the judgment card. They are being judged for making a wrong decision. And Taurus, this is not you. You're sitting in the energy of the Empress. This is not you. You're the one trying to keep everyone happy here. That's what I'm getting. What is the energy between you and the High Priestess, Queen of Swords? Okay, I'm hearing peace offering. Okay, right, Taurus. You are trying to make things right by helping this person so that you can give them some kind of justice. It may be monetarily. It may be some kind of move here. But why do I feel, Taurus, that you may know deep down it's not enough? I'm hearing by a long shot, it's just not enough to make this person feel that things have been made right. So you may feel it's impossible. So you may feel the damage has already been done, Taurus. But you're sad about this because you weren't the one to cause this problem in the first place. This may be a war between two family members and you're stuck in the middle. But whoever this High Priestess is looking at the exit door. You're hoping to rebuild the situation. You're hoping to rebuild. Yeah, because you're looking at the past feeling really burdened. It may be, Taurus, you suddenly see this person's point of view, and this is you realizing, wow, yeah, someone was really overindulgent in the past, and it did affect this High Priestess, but I didn't see it before. And this is you sort of scrambling to try and make things right because you feel it's your job. You may be the head of a family. Now, Taurus, the Ace of Wands can be an argument. It can equally be inspiration. Why do I keep hearing the words poking them? Okay, yeah, Taurus, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear, Taurus, okay? This is you tempted to poke this person. I really hope that, by doing this, by giving you this peace offering, everything's back to normal now. You may realize, Taurus, it's not. It helps, but what's done is done. But let's have a look. What are you realizing here? Yeah, okay. There's something here, Taurus, to do with the past. It might have been relating to the division of money or assets. It might have been this person felt neglected. You may not have realized, Taurus. What's your energy? The Hermit. You may be thinking of a Virgo, issues with a Virgo. Maybe a Virgo was the problem. Or with the energy of the Hermit, you're pulling back, doing a lot of soul searching, Taurus, because what you're realizing is whatever you have tried to do here has helped, but it's not going to bring this back together again. It's not. This person may just accept this olive branch, this peace offering, and say thank you, but then they're going to detach. That's what I feel. And Taurus, I'm sorry you don't want to hear it, but what's the energy of the Hermit? The Knight of Wands. Okay. So there might have been issues with a younger fire sign who behaved a bit recklessly, a bit impulsively, or there may have been issues with a Virgo who took action without really thinking about what they were doing. So at this point, what's the energy of the High Priestess, Queen of Swords? This High Priestess, Queen of Swords is in communication with a King of Pentacles. She could be having a conversation with a bank manager. She could be having a conversation with a Virgo. It could be about money. It could be about stability. What is this King of Coins saying here? There seems to be a lot of people in the mix. This King of Coins wants to make it right. So this King of Coins may be a family member, Taurus, who's linked to you, could even be your husband, right? Who is saying you are an important part of the situation. I'm sorry you felt left out. I'm sorry you felt rejected. I'm sorry that whatever happened here has caused you problems, maybe financially. Five of Pentacles. They may be trying to set things right. Ace of Coins, providing a large amount of money. It may be relatively. What's this King of Coins saying? Yes, okay, this is someone coming in with a gift. It could be monetary. They may be taking their time, Taurus, but they want to try and do what they can to help. They want to do what they can to help. This is an Emperor. Okay, Taurus, you're the Empress. This could be, you know, you and your husband. This is someone taking charge. This is someone doing the right thing. What is this person thinking? Yeah, this has to be done because we should apologize. Or we should apologize on behalf of someone else. Maybe Taurus. Because again, I don't think you did anything wrong. I don't even think that this Emperor did anything wrong, but he may have done something a bit stupid. It might have been to do with money that he later looked back on and realized, wow, what did I do, you know? Because it caused a lot of pain to this High Priestess, Queen of Swords. What is this Emperor thinking about? Yeah. He may feel there's nothing else that can be done. He may also feel that this High Priestess will say thank you, but will still detach. What is this High Priestess going to do then? What's she going to do? She may say thank you very much for the small amount of money. I don't think she would be the sort of person who would be sarcastic, but it may be a small amount of money. I think she's going to be gracious, is the word coming through. But I think, Taurus, she's going to exit the situation. I think she's going to accept this offer graciously, say thank you, but she's going to be pretty unemotional. High Priestess barely speaks, and then she may just detach. It's not because she wants to cause pain or upset, Taurus. It's because she can't cope with staying in what she believes is a very unbalanced situation, even after this peace offering. It's still unbalanced. It's still not fair. It's still unbalanced. It's still not fair because she may symbolically be sitting with one pentacle from you, whereas someone else is sat in the Nine of Pentacles. Because that card came out when I said it was imbalanced. It was imbalanced. It was unfair. Who sat in the energy of the Nine of Coins? Who sat in the energy of the Nine of Coins? Yeah, somebody who's very chilled, very relaxed, because they got nothing to worry about, because they got everything they want. Could be an earth sign, could be an earth sign that's not you, Taurus. Could be a Sag, and I love my Saggies. Yeah, there was simply unequal give and take in this situation. Someone was indulged. This High Priestess, Queen of Swords, was left out of the mix somehow. Taurus, you may be a wife, a mother. You and your Emperor have been trying to balance out the situation. But the major issue was, I think, this Queen of Wands, who seems to be looking very guilty here. What is this High Priestess going to do? Final message, Michael, please. She's going to move on. She's going to turn her back on the situation, accept this as a loss. She may say to you, Taurus, I'm really sorry, but I have to go. I think you understand that I have to detach. She doesn't mean you any ill will, Taurus, but if you were hoping to rebuild a lovely family dynamic here or something similar, it's not going to happen because the damage has already been done. That's what you're going to realize. So Taurus, oh my goodness, you may continue to try and keep working on this with the Eight of Coins, but I just don't think it's going to make any difference, because what is done is done. And it may be you have to just cut your losses. You may try and keep in touch with this High Priestess, Queen of Swords. You may try and keep in touch every few months, but I think the messages are going to get fewer and fewer, Taurus. Because whatever happened here is not mendable, not really. The damp patch is going to keep coming through the wall. And even though you may try and patch up the pipe, it's not going to last forever, right? The wall will never be the same. So guys, this has been a bit of a challenging read. If I have time, I will do you a bonus, guys. But do forgive me if not. This may not be your reading. Take care of you, and of course, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, guys.